Boo! How's everybody? Welcome. Hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, my stream is going up there. What's up, guys? Oopsie. How are you guys doing? We got Name Mod, Switch Gamer, Gamekeeper, Elena Hall, GD, Bako, Brandy Silvers, Trudy Lewis. Alright, guys. Thanks so much for joining me today. By the sword you die. This is our current mission. I love that. Beautiful. How is everybody doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, Name Mods you were. Hey, what's up, Paul? How are you doing? You came to drink some blood. I want to suck your blood. Yeah, Trudy Lewis, it'll be up in a second. I'm not gonna refresh the bot, guys. I'm gonna let the bot come online by itself. I want to see how long it'll take. But it says live stream offline, but every time I have to do a whole bunch of things when I refresh it. So if it doesn't come up for like 5 minutes, then I'll do that. Hey, what's up, Kevin Tendo? How are you doing? Guys, Kevin Tendo there is a freaking fantastic content creator as well. You're doing some work, but you'll be around. Well, thanks for joining us. No betting now? Well, there should be betting. It should be up within a few seconds. I don't know. I just don't know how long it'll take for it to actually get up because I don't refresh it. And the only way I know how to refresh it is by like literally restarting the entire system. So I don't want to do that because it takes forever, and I also then have to go into my redeemables and I have to fix all that stuff up. Then I have to go refresh the redeemables, and then I have to go to the other thing and reload the scripts, and then I have to actually refresh the scripts. Huge mess. There, so you go. It's up. Boom. Back to some more Vampyr. Yes, it's such a fantastic game. What a game it is, too. And Kevin Nintendo, I never saw your girlfriend. I'm assuming your girlfriend before. I don't think it was actually... I don't know if it was said during that video. I'm positive that she's a girlfriend. It's nice to see your girlfriend, man. Do you ever do streams with her? Wiggle woggle. Oh, this is clogged. One sec, guys. We're gonna take a breather. Hold on. Let's take a breather. Then no. It's just for it's you don't need to do that. What I'm talking about, that's all purely because of Doris Fletcher's theater. Oh, we have to go to the theater. Purely because I'm using a currency bot. If you're running a currency bot, then possibly. Oh, gotcha. Well, have her not use her real name. Have her use an alias of some sort. If she that way people won't try to do things like that. See, that's the problem with when you don't use an alias, is that people can get really creepy like that. Okay, so we have to get up to there. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Oh dear. You lost it all. Rip your Keela. Okay. Reaching Doris Fletcher's theater.
Look at him! Vicious bugger!
Yes, so vicious. So vicious. All of the vicious. Look at me just running right by these guys. The viciousness of my actions here. Man. It's like I'm not even hurting them. I'm so vicious. It's like I'm running right past them. Man, what a vicious beast I am. Making sure everyone gets out alive. Man, the nerve I must have, guys. The nerve.
There's one of them vermin.
Oh, one more.
This one's mine.
Are you gonna force me to hurt you, sir?
Die. I'm no superior to finish.
Dang it, that was the wrong thing. Oh no, I wanted to look at this guy.
Easy does it, boys. We can deal with this vermin.
Ow!
Finish it, beast.
Okay, okay, you know what? You know what? You guys are getting really annoying. You guys are getting soups annoying. I didn't want to kill you guys, but you guys are kind of getting annoying.
Fuck, he's fast.
Oh my word. You guys could have just left me alone, and I would have been more than happy to just go my own way and let you all live your happy lives. But no. I just wanted to get through. I don't want to have to hurt people. This new Super Smash Bros. Looks lit. Wasn't there a... I just saw something about ukulele posting something too.
So Priwen never left Doris's theater after they invaded. They must be holding Edgar here in their new headquarters.
No, Trudy Lewis, buddy, Trudy. If he doesn't want to say it, then you just leave it at that. And it's kind of not his. I would feel like he probably doesn't want to say it's because it's more of it's not like really his to tell, you know. Because it was an attack on somebody else, you know? So it's kind of, so, you know, that's true. You should probably just leave it. Sometimes you may need to sacrifice the occasional werewolf. Exactly.
Have no fear, brother. Oh my God! Oh no!
Oh man, are you serious?
We have a killer.
Because Trudy, if you don't leave it, then you're becoming one of those creepy people that it gets too personal. Do you see how that works out? Do tell me if you don't. Oh, dude, by all means, I don't care. Do whatever you want.
Doris Fletcher was about to become a disaster.
You're not old enough to check the NSFW chat, but believe me, there's been stuff done to me via Photoshop. Okay, they're gonna be downstairs. I don't want to go downstairs yet. Let's go upstairs first. Make sure we searched everything upstairs. What's up, Jaden? How are you doing? Welcome, buddy. Hello. Let me open up this door. Nope.
Check every door.
Okay, let's go to the other side.
Over there! There's one of them vermin! Ah!
Yep, one of them vermins. Woo. Hey, what's up, Irving? How are you doing? Welcome. One of them vermins. Those verminskis. Hello? Any other loot back here? It looks like it is clear. There is no loot in the backs of this house. Do I prefer? Well, I prefer generally being good in all games. But in this case, there has been a little bit of bad here and there because of accidents, like choosing the bad option that led to like deaths of people, which I didn't like. But you can't really change it. You have to just live with it. Have you played this game or just seen what? Oh wait, you wouldn't have played this. No. Yeah. After those mishaps? Yeah, we've been playing it every day. Those mishaps happened like a while ago. But yeah, we had several. Well, I mean, the first mishap I did restart. I did restart the game after the first mishap of making this community right here. No, wait, not this one. This one? I think it was this community. This community right here, really bad. Or was it the Pembroke Hospital one? Was it? Anyways, one of them was like super bad. I turned one of them super bad. This one ended up badly too, but not as badly as the other one. From you and a few others. No, nothing in that. Oh, chest! Chest-a-me-do. Hi. It was a little unnecessary, probably.
It's locked.
The Vampire Knight, we don't need that.
Blood of a pure heart. I should find the key to that box. It's locked.
Key to that box. This one? Is this the basement key? Oh, it is.
Edgar. Edgar, can you hear me?
Jonathan, is it really you?
Easy. Save your strength. I'm getting you out of here.
We're gonna have to get in a fight probably before we can.
Don't
leave
try to
you.
spare me. As a physician, I know all too well when it's too late. Punctured lung, broken ribs, internal bleeding. An accurate diagnosis, wouldn't you say? Edgar, what happened? They wanted me to confess. Beat me black and blue.
Hey, what's up,
Jeffrey
Token
McCullum
Rasta?
ambushed me at the Pembroke Hospital. He was convinced you and I were responsible for the Skull epidemic.
I never imagined that self-righteous fanatic would dare to attack us in the open. What became of him?
I put him in a somewhat delicate position when I made him an immortal.
Really? You sure that was the wisest?
What's up,
course of action?
Incendio? I am not,
Time
and
will
Twisted.
tell.
I'm not sure if that
The
was,
most
but
intriguing
you know, we
part
were
of his
trying it.
accusation was that you and I were the pawns of some ancient vampire.
William Marshall. Yes, they tortured me to make me confess the same nonsense.
I think you're hiding something, Edgar.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
William Marshall, for example. You speak of him as if you know him. How is that?
Jonathan, I cannot say I'm ready for another round of questions.
What can you tell me about William Marshall?
Not much. History paints the story he was the greatest knight who ever lived. Amongst the immortals, he had a yet greater legend.
Thanks for joining, by the way, guys. You guys are awesome. And thanks for the 7 likes already. You guys are even more cool. My day is going good, Twisted.
Why is the Guard of Priwen
This
so
is such
obsessed
an
with
intense game.
He was the only ancient vampire to escape the first great hunt launched by the Guard of Priwen in 1854. They believe he's an evil creature plotting his return.
Okay.
Why would he deserve such a reputation?
I cannot say. The Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole has next to no intelligence on him. All I know is that he's supposed to be the oldest of all the British vampires.
All the British vampires. He's the eldest.
Why would the Guard of Priwen believe you and I created
Looks
the
like
vampire
most intense
epidemic?
games. Twisted, have you seen the other ones?
Due to our profession.
Have you
Because I
seen?
offered you shelter
Twisted, is
in
this the
my
first time
hospital.
you've seen Vampyr? Or
While
have you been here for
investigating
other
the
Vampyr
epidemic, I
streams?
read some of McCullum's findings. I think you have some explaining to do.
I have nothing to hide, Jonathan. Nothing at all.
Do you remember when we suspected Sean Hampton of killing Harriet Jones?
Yes. The terrible episode that came
Add
as
the
a shock
dialogue.
to us
Okay,
all.
just making sure.
Harriet Jones faked her own death. When I found her in the sewers, she confessed she wanted everybody to pay for what happened to her.
So
That
intense.
woman was extremely bitter,
Most intense
full of
dialogue
hatred
ever.
and festering anger.
Doesn't get much more intense than this dialogue.
Do you know Doris Fletcher's real name?
No, I'm afraid not.
Her real name was Doris Jones. She was the daughter of Harriet Jones.
What do you want me to say, Jonathan?
Wow. This is a pretty
Doris
cool
Fletcher
game, though.
visited
Incendio,
her
for
mother
sure.
at the Pembroke Hospital. That's how she first got infected.
I know nothing about that. Miss Fletcher once came to visit the sick. That is all I know.
No, Edgar, there is more. Doris Fletcher was Harriet Jones's daughter. They exhibited the same symptoms: blind hate and strong physical mutation.
What does this sad story have to do with us?
Do you know where we are? Doris Fletcher's theater. This is where that hateful creature plotted to spread the epidemic across London.
I only briefly met Miss Fletcher once when she visited the Pembroke Hospital. You say it was to see her mother. She seemed like such a sweet and graceful woman.
My point exactly. The disease turned her into a bitter soul, driven by vengeance, just like
nice
her
and
mother.
Cindy.
A symptom of all the infected patients.
Certain diseases are known to produce similar effects. Rabies, for example. And rabies is not the devil at work.
Come on, Edgar. Don't you see the pattern here? The epidemic, the link between Doris and Harriet, the suspicion of McCullum.
How could I? I never saw Harriet Jones again after she fled the hospital.
Never again. Never.
Doris and Harriet shared more than a hidden family bond. They were the embodiment of the epidemic and are linked to the Pembroke Hospital. Come on, Edgar, this is no coincidence.
I swear I'm at a complete loss. All I did was administer vampire blood to cure old Harriet. There was no evil plan, no diabolical plot.
You did what?
I tested the regenerating and healing properties of vampire blood on Harriet Jones. My only intention was to find the cure for influenza, I swear.
Whose blood did you use? William Marshall's? Mine?
Lady Ashbury's. While transfusing her with human blood, humanely appeasing her hunger, I also kept samples of her blood for my research.
You used her blood on Harriet Jones. My
man.
God, Edgar, that's unethical. You betrayed 2 of your patients at the same time.
Right, I admit it. I boldly ventured into experimental realms, but I've killed no one to appease my thirst for knowledge, Jonathan. I'm no murderer.
I never asked to become what I am, Edgar. You chose to conduct your rogue experiments.
You have worked beside me. You saw what I'm doing at Pembroke Hospital. Jonathan, you know I'm not an evil soul. Just
But
another victim
you
of this
started
tragedy.
the entire vampiric epidemic. You started the entire vampiric epidemic. Oh my freaking word. What's up, Janice Garcia? How are you doing? Welcome. I don't know. What do you guys think? What are you guys thinking? I kind of want to turn him. I think I want to turn him. I don't really want to. You vote to turn him? He was not innocent. No. He's certainly not innocent. He's the one who started the vampires. Like, more vampires. Harriet Jones, in turn, got somebody else sick, who in turn got other people sick, and, let him realize the horror he inflicted on the 2 others. Okay. Looks like everybody is up for the term. You're wasted. Go get some sleep.
No, Edgar, you are not going to die. Unless you want to.
What do you mean?
I can save you, Edgar. I can turn your broken body into one like mine.
You truly would? After all I've done, after all that's been said, you would offer me this gift?
I have no way of knowing which punishment would be worse, Edgar. But it is not for me to decide.
Man, it is a punishment.
So?
Oh, please, Jonathan, please. I beg you. This is what I've always wanted. This is what I've always searched for.
Very well, then.
He wants it, though.
Prepare to die and be reborn.
He
To
started
face
an
eternity of
epidemic, and he
guilt.
wants it.
I'm ready.
Yeah,
Oh,
he wants it.
indeed, I am ready.
Well, there's things I would change on a second playthrough for sure.
Enough!
But I'm okay. I'm okay with this guy. I mean, we already turned the other guy to see what would happen. Might as well turn him to see what would happen too, because if we do play this again, I'm not gonna kill anybody. Like here, I just let him die. I think I'd still charm the other dude. Hint failed. Destroy the source of the skulls. Wait, Harriet Jones is the source of the skulls? Edgar is now gonna be a vampire. I feel like he'll be the most evil of vampires. He might. He might. Man, I think we'd let him die again. If we'd let him die in a second playthrough, Aloysius, we would. I think we would do the same thing with Aloysius because I really liked that he did what he did. Though, if you turn him into a vampire, then that changes. Then that changes what the Ascalon. Then the Ascalon Club wants to be your friend from that point. Right? Yeah, you wouldn't get kicked out of the Ascalon Club. And then you wouldn't that would change the boss fight you're doing entirely. Whoa. I didn't even think about that. You wouldn't maybe you would just have to fight the Ascalon Club later or something goes wrong after you turn no. How man, there must be some actual sizable differences that happen in this game. What's up, Nightshame? How are you doing? Guys, Nightshame is another content creator you guys should definitely go check out. How are you doing?
So Harriet Jones became the original carrier when Edgar gave her vampire blood. I must tell Elizabeth.
Easy does it, boys. We can deal with this vermin.
It's going good, Nightshame. How are you doing, man? Wait, is this not the house I needed to go to? Some vampire skills work better in synergy with other skills. Try out different skill combinations and perform deadly combos. Man, so guys, if you play, is this a game you would play there, Nightshame? You guys think that it would turn into a whole bunch of different outcomes? I guess the outcomes can differ extremely drastically in some cases. But I mean, like, because right now, I would imagine that if we chose a different path, we could still be with the Escalon group right now.
What good fortune brings you back to me, Jonathan?
Thanks for the 14 likes too, guys.
What is it, my dear?
I'm afraid it's bad news, Elizabeth. The worst, actually.
Please, speak up.
Edgar is no longer in McCullum's grasp. I resolved that matter.
Where is our good friend now? Is he well?
Of a sort. His injuries were mortal. I had no choice but to make him one of us. To save him, or to punish him.
To punish him? I fail to understand. And what is the source of this cold tone in your voice?
Edgar Swansea was responsible for the Skull epidemic, Elizabeth. It was he who unleashed the deadly scourge upon London.
What? Are you certain? This is the most terrible accusation of all.
He confessed.
What's up,
everything
Roberto
to me.
Fernandez? How are
He
you
sought
doing?
to cure the disease,
And
to
Willie Cantu.
exploit vampire blood to stop the epidemic. But he unwittingly gave birth to a catastrophe.
All those poor victims.
Oh yeah, leave me. I'm
How could
almost
he
sleeping.
do it? What happened?
Oh.
Edgar gave no heed to ethics. His theory could have been proven to be correct, but he abused the confidence of his patients to test it.
I must say I'm shocked, Jonathan. Who would have thought?
I'm doing good, Robert.
And the poor patient. Let me guess. It was Harriet Jones, was it not?
Yes. That explains how Doris Fletcher was infected, and how she became an Icor. She secretly visited her mother at Pembroke.
Then we have no choice. We must act quickly, Jonathan.
It's a
We must
great
return
one.
to the sewers and put an end to the threat poor Harriet embodies.
I have one more matter to discuss with you. Harriet Jones was the primary case, but do you know what a healthy carrier is?
There is a tone in your voice that frightens me, Jonathan. What are you trying to say?
It was your blood Edgar used for his experiment on Harriet Jones.
What? No. No. This can't be. Oh,
Elizabeth, are you all right?
no, I have to go.
What do you mean?
Leave me alone. Save the city, Jonathan. Save what can be saved.
Elizabeth, I need answers.
It's not-
Why did
but
your
you're
blood
not-
Stay
cause
away
this?
from me. Please. I swear I never was
I
your
don't
enemy.
think
No.
you were our
Elizabeth.
enemy, Elizabeth. I don't even. I think it was just your blood mixed with the flu. It was something. Somehow the viruses, commingled. I don't think it was your fault that your blood did that. It was just. I think it was. Yeah. No, it was like it had to do something with both the vampire blood. I didn't actually think that there's anything special about her blood that makes it where she would cause that outbreak. I would just think that that it was caused because of the flu and that virus interacted in a weird way or something. And yes, Roberto, I love this game. It's pretty darn amazeballs indeed. Finsbury Gate. Now we have to head down to the
Now would be a
sewers.
good time to...
Gather ingredients for the antidote. Fight the disaster. Williams, martial blood from Lord Redgrave. Okay, well, let's go to this one.
blend the recipe Marshall used when he fought the disaster. I think I know where to find what I need.
Are you serious right now? Thank you. Excuse me. That's the jackpot, yeah. Alright, so we need to go here.
Whose blood could be purer than that of William Marshall? Lord Redgrave will have to spare me a drop.
Wait. Find Redgrave. Well, there was a back way into the place, right? Hey! Wait. Oh, we didn't have any more.
Have you
He is dead.
I'm...
Never mind. get in the back door or anywhere back here? Aha. Vampire Empire. Poor man, he was blocking the way, right? Well, I didn't kill him. I just went around him. Vampire. 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 There you go. The Vampire.
I'm still persona non grata in the Ascalon Club. If I want to speak with Lord Redgrave, I'll have to improvise.
And by improvise, we of course mean kill everybody in our way. Oh, that's rude. That's rude. That's rude. That's rude. Oh, that was painful. Wow. Does City ever? Yeah, well, he sleeps during the day. So literally the game doesn't have daytime just because you only play as him and he only can go out at night, so therefore, yeah. There is daylight damage that happens, and it's just a currency, in-stream currency. That's all it is. Basement, maybe? Nope. Nope. Nope, nope. Ah.
Good evening, Lord Redgrave.
What are you doing here, traitor? I shall smite you for this audacity.
I'm not here to bicker, Lord Redgrave. I can put an end to this epidemic, but I need your assistance to do so.
Good. We've held out thus far, but the time has come to put an end to this crisis. Tell me, what do you need?
The blood of William Marshall.
The blood of William Marshall? Of my maker? Are you mad? This blood is the purest of all. My maker proffered it to me on the battlefield. I cannot hand it to you.
This is more important than the club, you or me. This is London's last hope.
I see. Well, in that case, given the gravity of the situation, I suppose I can spare you a drop.
Thank you, my lord.
If you manage to save this city, you'll prove yourself a veritable servant of the crown. So Godspeed, Dr. Reed. Our fate lies wholly in your hands.
Wow. He seemed to have forgotten about his hate towards us pretty quickly. That's pretty nice. Is this one big dead end? Gene minute, exactly. Are you mad? Are you mad? Well, a madman. I don't know why. Is that like an exit point we had at some point? I'm like so confused why we can't even go down there. Yeah, well, kind of. A kind of, Paul. Like not fully, but yeah, he was trying to cure the influenza with a vampire blood. And that was his problem. What level Survivor? I don't know, like 15, 16? That's kind of why I wanted to play more Survivor tonight, maybe. You must rest in a bed to spend XP and evolve. Look for hideouts. I wonder if this will be the final bit of this game, guys. I really want to play it through this game a second time, but I don't think we're going to.
These leaflets were telling the truth.
Women die too in this war.
Who are you?
Women's right to vote is only the first.
It's Luis!
Good evening, Miss Teasdale.
Dr. Reed. Oh, thank God you returned safely from these awful streets. I was so worried about my father that I left without thanking you properly.
Please don't mention it, miss.
Good. I found him, you know. My dad. Or what was left of him. I think my abductor intended to do the same thing to me.
She's healthy.
What do you do for a living, Miss Teasdale?
You know what, guys? We're like, I'm just gonna. We don't care about. She's a minor person.
I've never people.
We don't even have a thing. We're not gonna listen to her stuff. Just this one chick. We're not gonna listen to because we got.
Yes.
We're like, I don't know. We're about to go cure the epidemic.
What can you tell me? Really?
I feel like it's kind of pointless
Goodbye.
to talk to her right now because we are about to go cure the frickin' epidemic for the antidote. Right, guys? I mean, I'm going the wrong flipping. It's gonna take like 5 minutes of talking to her.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Nobody takes him seriously.
If we continue, if we go and we do all of the side quests and we have to talk to her further, then we will go do that at that point. But yeah, she's like, I don't even think we have any. I think that's it. We might have a couple of. Hold on. Do we even have an investigation with her? Oh, we haven't even met that other chick that is below this chick's store. Here she is. Do we even have an investigation going with her? 2 hints. Where are the investigations? Nope. We finished hers. We need to report. Oh, we're like right next to him. Crap, let's go do that first. We're like right here. Decided to play video games for a while. There you go. We can finish that because he's right here. That dude. What's up, buddy-o?
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Are you complete the
A
game
great
today?
night,
Maybe.
what?
I don't know.
I have found a restaurant that could satisfy you, Mr. Russell. The most intriguing and exotic restaurant in London.
Really? You have piqued my interest. Where is it?
It's a place where you eat in complete darkness and try to identify your meal without anything but your palate.
My, oh my, how interesting. It could even be fun to eat a little poisson et frites that way. Oh, thank you, Dr. Reed. Please, have this for your research.
200 shillings. I don't know.
Tell me about your...
Oh, Doris. Cold fire and burning ice trapped in a perfect body. Our passion was as intense as it was brief. What an actress.
How did you meet her?
On a boat to France before the war. She was thinking about a career in Paris, and I was eager to try French gastronomy. We both returned disappointed.
I expect you've seen her on stage, too.
She really is the best actress of her generation. Such
See you later, GD.
frailty and such strength at the same time. I hope she'll play again soon. She's been away for too long.
You sound surprisingly sad. Have you regrets?
I think of her as a divine dish. I'm glad I was able to taste it, but I regret I could only get a bite of her mystery.
You really loved her, then?
She fascinated me, Dr. Reed. I can't imagine what she must have endured through her life to reach such a level of emotion and sensibility.
Have you any news on Aloysius Dawson?
I heard he died and gave all his money to the poor. Now that's a good
I love
man.
that. I love
An example
that.
for us all to follow.
I loved that he did that. That's pretty awesome. Okay,
Goodbye.
let's get the flying fook out of here.
Waiting for you to let your guard down.
Is there anything to connect me to this?
Clogged. Come on. Okay, and it's at the graveyard. Yeah, let's go to there first.
Bloody monster! You leech it! Weapons ready! We found one! See them fancy clothes? One at the top!
Let's go to Pembroke Hospital.
Die, Vampyr! Die, Vampyr! Want some of this?
Nope. See you later. Wait, the morgue? I was like, wait a second. I need to go back this way for the morgue. Oh, there's the door.
I cannot use garlic, but there may be a substitute in the Pembroke Hospital drug storage.
In the Pembroke Hospital drugs. Oh, in the old morgue? You're talking about the old morgue. That must be what you're talking about. Must be. Must be. So, anybody doing anything fun today? Did anything fun today? I mean, it's only noon or 1 p.m. to 4 p.m., depending where you are in the United States. But then again, you guys might not be in the United States. Had a fun luncheon for teachers at your church. Nice, man. Is that like a brunch? Is there like a breakfast gene? I have no idea. But that's really awesome, man. Man, these guys have a lot of frickin' health. They keep just upping the levels of these guys by like massive amounts. Was like 30, then now just jumped straight up to 35. No progression. Well, we have negative 265 experience. That's hilarious. We need 265 experience just to. Oh, gotcha. Is there anything more in these? Let's try upstairs first before going downstairs. Can we search that? No. Man, lack of stamina is annoying. Pizza, that's good. Yummy, yummy. My question is, how can the Guard of Prewin and the Skull vampires constantly be in the same buildings, and like the Guard of Prewin don't know of the Skull's presence, and the Skulls don't know of the Guard of Prewin's presence? But they're both on separate floors. Like, look at this. Look, there is clearly a Skull upstairs here. What were the freaking Guard of Prewin on the previous 2 floors doing? Like, they were just walking around aimlessly and leaving this guy up here. Oh, okie dokie, Kevin. We'll see you soon, guys. And guys, go right spanking now. Check out Kevin Tendo if you haven't already. Super positive guy, great singer, great hair. Go check him out. What's up, Gator Nukes? Been missing my No Man's Sky stream? Oh, you mean you want me to play more No Man's Sky? Gator Nukes, when they start updating it, then we'll probably be playing it more as updates come out. So that way we can experience all the things. I guess we're going downstairs. Wait, 21 meters up, 19 meters on this floor. 15. Oh! That wasn't it.
There it is.
There. Wait,
Much
how
more
did I
efficient
miss
than
that?
garlic against blood poisoning and sepsis, and much less dangerous for me. Thank you, Dr. Polescu.
Alright, last piece. Only so much to do, you gotta do what's fun. Yeah, also trying to spread it out a bit more. Because we're actually gonna be playing a lot of games. You know what I was thinking about trying to play right after we finish up Vampyr, guys? God of War just released a Next Game Plus mode. And I was thinking about doing Next Game Plus in Give Me God of War difficulty. What do you guys think about that? A Next Game Plus and Give Me God of War difficulty. So, like, up the difficulty, but by a lot. And if you guys don't know what a Next Game Plus is, means you keep everything you had in your previous playthrough, except you start with everything you had from the previous playthrough. Oh, Gator Nukes, it is such a great game. It is personally my favorite game of the newer games that have come out. It is my most recent favorite game, you know. It's a pretty darn good game. Okay, we need to go up this way. We can just... Oh, no, we want to go up this way for sure. Oh, he saw me. I thought he was gonna be turned around so I would be able to avoid him.
It's a leech! Kill it! Over there! There's one of them burning!
Oh, man.
That leech is fire!
Oh, gotcha. You won't see God of War series yet. Well, Robert Fernando, the first from God of War 1 through like Ascension, there's like 7 games there. None of those games have anything to do with God of War 2018. You can the only thing you need to know is kind of what happens at the end of God of War 3 will help you understand a little bit of the beginning of this God of War. But I mean, generally, the only things you need to know about the old God of Wars is the fighting style, how the fighting style looked, you know, because it's kind of the same, and basically there's one other thing, and it's just. I don't want to spoil it. There's one thing that is kind of a spoiler, but you don't need to enjoy and play the newest God of War. You need to know nothing of the previous God of War. That is nothing like any of those games. I mean, it has spoilers. I mean, it's like how he transitioned. The fact that he transitions into this other world. Well, you know what? I can safely say that at the end of God of War 3, there's not much there for Kratos. There's not much left in the realm he is, and then he finds himself in a new realm, and that's the new God of War. So, like, that's not spoiling anything, I don't think. He had nothing left that he could in the realm he was in, so he kind of he had to move. if there was going to be any progression. You finished... Oh, okay, well then you... Okay, yeah, so the only thing you need to know about in the newest God of War is that in the end of God of War 3, you saw there was nothing left. He killed all the gods. Everything was gone. Like, all the gods were dead. Every person on the earth was dead. The skies were raging with thunder. The waters filled up. The ocean is rise to the tops of mountains. Bad stuff. So yeah, God of War, the newest God of War, essentially does it. It will touch on that stuff very minimally, but mainly it's just a whole. It might as well be a whole new story. They kind of keep the fighting style. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get this adjusted because it's clogged. They kind of keep the fighting style a little bit. This is funny. I'm not sure who's winning. Oh, well, McCollum hasn't, like, taken any damage. This is funny, guys. That poor werewolf. Did the skull just hit the dude? Oh, werewolf just brought it back for the other one. Oh, the werewolf is bringing it in. Uh-oh. It's not looking too good for the werewolf. He should go for the other. Go for the other one. Go for the other one. You can't take on McCollum. He's too strong for you, werewolfy. He's just too strong for you. Oh. Take him on, McCollum. You got him. Man. Looks like he hasn't used his vampiric abilities for anything. What's up, McCollum? Oh, I thought he was gonna attack me. I was like for sure he was gonna attack me. Whatevs. McCollum, you kicked their booties. Oh, no
Good
worries,
evening,
Roberto.
Vampire Hunter.
Are you here to mock me, Reed?
Not at all, McCullum. I am here because I need you.
Really? I'm intrigued. Speak up, then.
I need the blood of a king. The blood of Arthur. I'm certain you possess it, and I must have it.
The Guard's most sacred and precious relic. Why would you... You found Marshall's memoirs. I should have destroyed that book.
I need the antidote to save this city, McCullum.
It is within me to take your words as truth. I want to, but I must know more. What precisely are your plans?
I have found the carrier, McCullum. The infection's source. It may be science or some supernatural power that's responsible for all this. But I will harness either or both to end the epidemic.
A vampire doctor. My God, you're a terrifying creature. Jonathan Emmett Reed.
Do you not understand? We wanted the same thing from the outset. A means to end this vampire epidemic.
Not enemies. Maybe that is so. Take it then. I see no other hope for this city. If this is some trick, you will be damned, Dr. Reed.
Thank you. Can we speak more?
Indeed. Why not?
Why are you here?
It looks
The man
like
who
it
raised
turned
me
out
after
okay.
The brutal murder of my parents. He's buried here.
Were both your parents killed by vampires?
Yes. And yet worse. My father returned to Dublin a vampire and tore out my mother's throat.
And who was this man?
Carl Eldritch. One-time leader of Prewin. He killed my father in front of me. Helped me hunt my brother Ain after teaching me how to kill leeches.
How are you adapting to immortality?
I feel so powerful it gives me shivers. I could be the greatest vampire hunter ever. Your worst nightmare, in truth.
Will you leave the guard now that you are what you are?
Are we not creatures of deceit? I could hide my nature from my men, or name a successor. Go my own way. I know not yet my path.
Will you hunt me down?
Not for now. But you had better behave, Doctor.
It doesn't matter. He would
Or I
lose.
may change my mind.
Because he's diluted blood from the R character, so he would be weaker than he is. Every
Farewell,
progeny.
my progeny.
Do not stretch your luck, Reed.
Since he is our progeny there, then he is... I know where there's a hideout really close by. Since he's our progeny, then his blood is more diluted than ours, even if just by a little bit. Therefore, he would be weaker than we would be, making the original vampires always the strongest. Thank you for that breather. I'll take it here in a moment. Okay. There we go.
The blend seems stable. Time to go and find Harriet in the sewer.
Reach Harriet in the sewer. Okay, how do we get there? Oh, man. I have to go so flippin' far. Rip! Oh, man. I think that's the one we're gonna want to go to. Man, that's gonna be a long. What's up, JTVJ? Maybe I should have chosen a closer. It doesn't really matter. It was gonna be about the same trip. Whoa! Whoa, buddy, you don't look so good. You do not look good at all. Man. Rip that wolf.
Die, vermin! Die, vermin!
You guys really need to come up with some better insults.
Some of them? It's on to us! Fear no evil.
Just keep traveling, just keep traveling. Excuse me. Ow! Rude! Rude! Am I going the right way? No. This door. Yeah, let's not talk to Swans yet. Let's just head straight there. So pretty much just straight down this line.
Easy does it, boys. We can deal with this, vermin.
I hate leeching!
Looking good, looking good. Boom, 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 boom.
Stupid
boom,
beast!
boom,
God
boom.
walks with me.
This should be fine. Yeah.
This one's a top.
Ow.
Take a breath of air.
I like how this district is sanitized. That's hilarious. The other district is freaking sanitized.
Playing a right strange game. I'm gonna find out.
Alright, let's go down this way, and then we'll take a left turn. Right down here. And then over... Oh, yep. Here we are. Down here. Boop. And then... through here. And then... Yep, we can follow the beach the whole way there.
Fuck is fast! I'm Chrysler!
Are you serious? Oh, I can't believe I just let myself get hit by that. That was bad. What's up, Ethan? How are you doing, buddy? Okay, into the sewer. How are you doing, though, Ethan? Welcome, buddy. NJT, did you say how you were? Hope you guys are doing awesome. Anything new today? Do all the things. Embankment sewers. The situation in the sewers is serious, guys. You see that? Man.
I cannot enter.
I didn't open that already? I've already done this for sure. Oh, we have to redo it? Oh, or is this something, is this a different thing? Ah, yeah, no, we already did this. I just needed to figure out the right way to go. I think they intended us to go in the other door. Might have been faster. Because we have to... Oh, you know what? Let's pick up those rats.
I can't believe I'm doing
sitting down
this.
with a cup of coffee, doing great now? Nice. I need another cup of coffee. And then
I
it's
have
gone.
this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Wait, is this not the door we needed to go into?
It's locked, all right.
Wait a second. I'm so confused. I've never been down here. Wait, maybe from a fight? Were we? Maybe that was from a fight. I don't know if this is right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I thought I was about to get soft locked or something. Okay, so we're just up here now. Let's get up this way. Ah, here it is.
This place has been ransacked. They've all been slaughtered. Pre-one? No, not their style.
Harriet.
Where has Harriet gone?
Harriet.
She must have left a trail I could follow.
Harriet is the frickin' one who did it all. You know it. She just got super powerful. I don't see no frickin' blood trail. I mean, did it go up? I don't see no extra. Oh! No, that's a rat. Do you mean this blood trail? Does this go elsewhere? Okay.
Where is old Bridget? Damn. If I'd come earlier, they would still be alive.
If I had come back earlier? Oh, this guy again.
Take not a step further, child, for you are unprepared.
You, at last. I wondered when you would show your face again. Step away. We have nothing to discuss.
Desist, child. You cannot confront the monstrosity unleashed upon this land without due preparation. I shall not allow it.
All right. But no more riddles. Enough of the obscure songs and prophecies. I ask questions, and you answer them.
My words have been as clear as crystal lakes, my child. You seem unwilling to drink, to listen, to learn.
Why did you choose me?
Only you could provide a modern, scientific answer to this ancient, mystical threat.
What
makes
kind
sense.
of modern answer?
Disease, contagion, and contamination. How they course through veins is your dominion, my child. Your choices have made you. Only you can save this land.
Speak to me of this ancient threat.
The blood of hate. Vessel of the wrath of the goddess. When she awakens, a disaster will be born into this world, for she is hunger and anger.
What is your true appearance?
I do not understand. This is who I am.
Blood? You are made of blood. Surely you are joking.
Why would I? And no, I'm not made of blood. I am blood. Blood is what I am since my birth and for eternity.
That's weird.
But who are you, really? Tell me your name.
I am your maker. I am the servant of the Red Goddess and protector of this land. I have many names.
Just give me one, then.
There are those who call me Myrddin Wild, the Wild Horned Man. But I never was a man. I was born out of blood.
I'm here to stop Harriet Jones. She is the original carrier. The well from which this corruption flows.
I have heard you, but be wary. Harriet Jones's mind is no more. She has metamorphosed into an apocalypse. Born from, drenched in, and driven by the blood of hate.
What is the blood of hate?
It is the curse of the goddess. It is the hunger in you, the need for blood, the will to strike and to punish, to spit in the eye of God.
Tell me about this disaster, creature. I know London fell victim to such a thing in 1666.
A disaster is pure anger born through blood. Its name means bad star, for they only appear when our queen unleashes her unquenchable wrath upon the world.
And who is this queen?
She is the Red Goddess, the Queen of Blood. In my youth, 100 lifetimes ago, she was worshipped as the Morrigan. She is my mother. She is yours, too.
The Morrigan? The Celtic goddess of war? Is this a ruse of some kind?
She has been worshipped in many forms throughout the ages. The true nature of the Red Queen is beyond your comprehension, eluding even mine. But know this, she is a vengeful mother.
So the disaster is some sort of accident. A disease vampires carry dormant in their blood, waiting to emerge.
That's your modern answer. But a disaster is at the same time both less and more.
Tell me what it is then, in your own words.
A disaster is the pure will of our queen. Whenever she dreams of walking this earth, she awakes in this putrid vessel.
I only wish to know how to put an end to this epidemic.
To perform an act so noble, you must protect yourself from its poisonous kiss, my child.
I know. McCullum used such a serum when trying to kill me. However, I have produced a more efficacious version of the antidote.
Your final task awaits you at the end of these tunnels. I've known for ages you were worthy of this challenge, my champion, Bittersweet.
What will happen thereafter? What future awaits me beyond these dark tunnels?
Your fate, my child, and the fate of this land. A disaster is about to enter this world to smite us all and teach us humility. You are our final hope.
Are we Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Once I've defeated this creature.
Yes. The threat will dissipate like so much smoke, for you will have purified its source.
And then what? What will become of me?
How would I know? I am no god, and your fate is in your own hands. For you are our champion.
You tricked me. My sister died for your schemes. I have brought suffering and tragedy into this world. I am not, nor will I ever be your champion.
Very soon you'll come to know that sacrifice is sometimes necessary. I understand the grudge a child bears towards his father and mother. Be brave, my child.
Wow. Okay. Back to that. Be brave, guys. Be brave is what he was all like.
These poor skulls didn't stand a chance.
Rip the skulls. Pascal. Oh. You're 32. Harriet, you look lovely. Not disgusting at all.
Oh, I'm sick. So sick. Doctor, help me, please. I'm in such pain.
I'll be glad to be of assistance.
Ah, like your help, Doris. Liars, all of you. My poor baby. I've been such a bad mother. But the Queen herself forgave me. Gave me another chance.
Harriet, you must stop all of this. I can't let you infect anyone else.
How dare you interfere with the Red Queen's plans, Doctor? How can you stop the course of nature? Poor baby! Where is she now?
Oh my word. Rip. We just, yeah. That was death. That was all the dead. All of it. She went on her back and then he died. I know. I'm just like shocked at what just happened there. I don't even know what happened. Oh, see, it's that acid she put on us. Hi.
Is it rough? I think it is.
What's up, lady?
How intensely, how irredeemably are you all going to suffer now?
Can I just take blood from anywhere? Is that a thing? Nullified. Rude.
Eat, for this is my body.
Oh, you're gonna give me people? Oh, nice. Thanks for the blue. Uh-oh. Oh, man. You're freaking rude.
Feed me, give me their lives.
Man. You guys are so rude. No, let me get the blood. Oh my word. It wouldn't let me get the blood at all.
They are so young, so tasty.
And you know what? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna fight any more of those guys. I'm gonna use only the blood I have on me for this fight. Oh, rip! Rip, rip, rip.
Eat, for this is my body.
No, 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 no. Oh, those are cool. That's really cool. I don't know what you're doing, but it's soup's cool. Man. Oh, crap! Oh, I gotta go. Get out of there. Hold on, give me 1 second. Pause, 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 hold. I need to get my equipment. Hold, don't, come on, just give me 1 second, come on. Like, okay, which one do we want? Okay. Okay, do we not have more blood point regenerations? No, we do not. Health points, stamina. I guess we're gonna do some stamina. Hold on. Let's switch this for the 5. Which is even stronger. Ow! Ow!
Feed your mother, child.
Come on! Finally. Oh!
No one could ever defeat you, mother of us all, for you are our every root and leaf.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until the next time.
Oh, really? Oh, man.
So it's over then, young Ekon. You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Old Bridget, what are you doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is Suaskal territory.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
I thought you'd been slaughtered, with all the other Suaskals.
I was up above, in search of help when Harriet suddenly turned into that thing. I have no idea what it was.
It's over now. London is no longer shrouded in the disaster's shadow. We're all safe.
Yes, you prevailed in the end. I hope you'll forgive me for the way I treated you when first you presented yourself at our gate.
No need to apologize, really.
Perhaps there will be no stories told or songs sung of what happened here today. But I'll know the truth. Jonathan Reed, newborn vampire, stepped forward and saved us
within
all.
the matter of a few days.
Thank you, old Bridget. May I ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury when we met a few nights ago.
Who are you? Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord Redgrave's wife. Then the pompous fool rejected you, did he not?
It was about 200 years ago. Peace found me in time. And I sincerely hope it will find you too, now that all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
Okie dokie, guys. Nice. We just killed the Blood Queen. Well, not killed her, obviously.
London has been cleansed. This catastrophe came about when an ancient, malignant will crossed paths with mortal imprudence.
Don't really...
For now, we are safe. For now. My craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger. Red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another. From predator to victim. Patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now, but there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long.
What is that? Then I guess there is a secret. Obviously, she's probably a direct descendant of the Blood Queen. It's the place she painted, guys. She painted this place.
Well, this is it. Lady Ashbur's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps? I'd better hurry.
Beautiful morn, my child. It looks like dawn is here at long last.
Can't you just leave me alone? Your precious queen has been sent back to the bottomless pit from whence she came. The nightmare is almost over.
I am here to say goodbye. The sun's warmth exhausts me. Soon I will rejoin my queen in her endless sleep. It is over. You did well.
Oh man, the screen
so our
flashing
beloved
makes
mother
me
will
like
just go
sick,
back
guys.
to sleep now that enough people have
You gotta
suffered.
not
Is
look
that
at
it?
It's just
No,
bugging the crap out of me.
The Morrigan has been appeased because you dared confront her. You have prevailed, my bittersweet champion.
And what are you to her? Her counterpart? Her opponent in some timeless game?
She is my mother, my dreadful and sour-tempered mother. She is yours too, in a way, but you are not born from her terrible womb like me. You are but a distant child.
What does she seek? Revenge? Retribution?
She seeks nothing, since she only dreams of it. In the ancient tongue, when I was young, her name
No, the
meant
screen,
ghostly
the flashing of the screen and the all the sounds in the
for
game
her
are making me
wrath
sick.
knows no
So I
bounds.
can't. I don't want. I am. Well, I'm also a little tired, but it's just there's too much of this
Why
going
did
on
Harriet
the screen right
Jones
now.
become a disaster?
You are the doctor. You hold the knowledge needed to answer such a question. Have you the answer?
I noticed that all the Icors were female, as if a male couldn't endure the metamorphosis. Harriet was also a bitter and resentful woman, as was her daughter.
If the Morrigan prefers despoiled women to become the vessels of her wrath, we should be thankful that but one disaster has
Yeah,
been
I think we're gonna skip through the rest of this guys as quickly as possible because this is getting.
What? But I. And you're.
Oh my word! See how long they put you through this?
King.
Man, and you. This is where all the good stuff happens. Okay, get off of the screen, please.
It's locked.
Man.
The castle walls look decrepit. Maybe I can find a way to sneak in.
Dang. I'm surprised beta testers didn't mention anything about that. But they probably just skipped through everything. It's unfortunate that we had to skip through all that though, because that was all that's like revealing all the rest of the plots. Answering all the questions we might have had. But had to skip it. 2 hour conversation probably. All right. Okay. Find a way to enter the castle. Oh, we can't even open it from this side.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth's perfume.
Wow, that letter was really well preserved.
Like most castles, this one has a crypt. And it holds... Elizabeth, my love, you allow my portrait to watch over you while you sleep. I'm flattered.
Yeah, that's what she was painting. She said that was her masterpiece. That's what she was saying. She was saying that it was her oh crap. Saying it was her she was saying it was her masterpiece.
That sweet fragrance. Elizabeth's perfume. She was here, and recently.
All the paintings she was in.
This painting looks suspicious.
Which painting? Huh? There's like a million paintings. I'm guessing you mean this one right here. What about up here? Can we do something with that? Oh! I can activate my senses. Oh!
A sword and a moon are the symbols I should look for.
A sword and a moon. I didn't realize I was supposed to be using my senses. In the house or in this room? There's some swords. I'd say that some of these are some swords. Maybe one or two swords here. Maybe even three. Wait, was that something I could do with that? No. Is it in this room that we're supposed to be looking for? Sword and a moon? I don't see a sword and a moon in here. Another one. We're supposed to look in the whole house for it? Whoa!
What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, okay, now it's a sword and a moon.
One last switch, and...
Sword and a moon. That's a shield. So now we hit the sword. Now we need to hit the moon. So there's gonna be a switch on the wall. Is this the moon? It looks like a moon.
Voila.
What did that do? That open up the... Basement? What was that, Willie? No. It probably wasn't that far away. It was way closer than that. So I just like ran away from her. Like, no, I don't want to know what happened. Confront. I immediately thought it would be behind the fireplace here, but clearly it's not. Where's the door that opened? Oh, is this the door that opened? No, that's where we came in at. What flippin' opened? Was it upstairs? I guess we can go upstairs and look. Has been unlocked. Oh, it was locked. Oh, okay. I see nothing. What in the flip are we supposed to be doing? Can we go through this door? Okay, well, we hit the switches and something oh man. Oh man. I'm an idiot, guys. I'm a freaking idiot. It's because we kept on coming in. See, this is the problem with third person. Because, see, I was coming in this way, and I'm all like, I can't get in. There's no way in. And, like, obviously there's nothing over here. And then run off this way. And then just go around this whole way like this. And then not even looking over there. See how we could miss that over and over and over? Man, I just need to turn my camera this way. I'm such a... Okay, I need to learn to turn my camera other side sometime, because that was ridiculous. It was indeed in the fireplace. My original assumption was correct. It was just not where I was looking. I must have gone into the fireplace like 3 times. Like, it must be the fireplace. Like, that's the only way it makes sense. Man. They can last for hours, right? It's like, what in the absolute flip is wrong with me? Oh, man. Sometimes it's just the simplest thing.
You have nothing to be afraid of.
Shall we abandon this then? Shall we lower our heads?
No. Never. You taught me that.
Blood is approaching. Old but young. How strange. Shall I drink it? Smite it?
No, Father. He is a friend. Please, rest. I'll take care of it.
Who is that?
Caution, Elizabeth. Deceit runs through these veins.
I know, Father. What took you so long, Jonathan?
Is this really him?
Yes. This is William Marshall, 1st Earl of Pembroke, servant of 5 mortal kings.
Wow.
Former regent and savior of England. The greatest knight who ever lived, according to some.
And you called him father?
For he gave me eternal life, and much more.
I have so many questions, Elizabeth.
You always had questions, Dr. Reed.
Now that I stand before you both, in this vault, I know not where to begin.
We still have a few minutes left.
Where are we? What is this place?
This is the Ashbury estate. I inherited the title when I purchased the castle.
Is this your retreat? Something of a secret place?
It's more of a sanctuary, really. This is where I take care of my father. Ever since he became unwell.
Are you not afraid someone might discover you here? It's not that hard to find.
Do not assume that I would hesitate to silence anyone who tried to reveal my secret. Fortunately, it has rarely come to that.
Why did you flee here?
When you told me I was the
It's
healthy
much easier
carrier,
to talk to her than it is
I had
to talk to
nowhere
the other
else
dude.
to go.
You mean you had to return to the real source of this scourge?
Yes, to end it once and for all.
Will you go back to London?
No, Jonathan. I do not intend to.
And what have
Hey,
you
welcome back, Nightshade.
Charlotte is
It's
a
going
strong,
good, buddy.
independent woman who's about to come into money. I took care of everything. Now it's time for her to shape her future.
Well, welcome back, Nightshade. We're good to see you again.
I have
And guys, again,
destroyed the
Nightshade is
disaster
another
this
content creator
creature
on the
that
tube that
Harriet
you
Jones
can
had become.
check out.
The epidemic is no more, and London will recover. In time.
Yes. You did well, Jonathan. You truly saved the city.
Yes, we did. Despite all obstacles.
Having a good
truly
day,
convinced
Nightshade?
We did it together, Elizabeth.
I cannot bear knowing I was the cause of all this. Through the use of my own blood.
No. This catastrophe was the result of unethical experimentation. And the will of a creature so inexplicably evil, she exceeds all the terrible wonders I have seen since my death.
But it was my blood all along. My corrupted blood of hate. The poisoned blood of my father. A healthy carrier. That's all I am.
Why are you hiding William Marshall here?
Thanks, Brandy.
How could I not take care of him? He sacrificed himself by giving me the only dose of antidote he had.
He gave you the antidote?
Yes. And in doing so, he knew he'd have to be confined here. And yet he volunteered. That's how great a man William Marshall was. And still is.
What do you do for him?
I visit him as often as possible. I paint the landscapes he will never see again. I feed him with my blood.
You feed him? You barely sustain yourself on the weak blood of the dying, yet you give him your blood?
After he saved me from the blood rage, I swore I would never kill to feed. He said the same.
Is he dangerous?
What do you think? He is a thirsty Ekon, who has not fed in centuries. An elder vampire, driven by an urge to kill and spread the blood of hate.
No redemption, then.
And yet he thinks he has been
And that's
offered
why
immortality by the angels, to protect the feeble and to smite the unholy.
So that's why she doesn't want to have any progeny, is because it's always the blood of hate.
Can he communicate?
Yes. Sometimes he even seems like the noble knight who saved and raised me. But you know, the malice never fully leaves his eyes.
We could cure him.
It's too late. The blood of hate has run for too long. The antidote would not work on him. I tried. Believe me, I tried.
William Marshall infected you. He is the true, original carrier.
Yes. But he saved me by sacrificing himself.
We're just beating the game, Lily.
How?
The tears of angels. The cleansing of impure blood by an older, more powerful blood. It worked on me, did it not?
Yes. Blood is the definitive key to our species. Scowls, cleansing, lineage. Do you really think it worked?
It has, Jonathan. I was nothing but a beast who took pleasure in slaughter. I roamed across Europe, reaping my bloody crop. It was the blood of hate, but my father's antidote cured me.
Who are you, really?
How could I answer that? I went through many lives and identities to reach this day. To you, I am Elizabeth Ashbury, and that's all I wish to be.
I understand. And I respect your desire for privacy.
Thank you, Jonathan.
How did you meet William Marshall?
He was an Ekon for centuries when he found me. He saved me from certain death by making me his progeny.
Why did he choose you?
You should ask him that.
Did you ever blame him?
Not even when he was infected and bit me. He is my father. He raised me. He taught me how to behave.
What about us?
What do you mean?
You know my feelings towards you, Elizabeth. But you left without a word. So I'm worried about your feelings towards me.
I love you, Jonathan. I've loved you since the moment I saw you rescue poor Mr. Hampton in that filthy slaughterhouse. Forgetting the danger as you turned your back, like the newborn fool you were.
You should have told me.
No, Jonathan. The William Marshall myth lies at the heart of so many hostile plans. I could not risk jeopardizing his safety.
So why did you come here? You knew I would follow you. I can't let you go.
Because I know now the blood of hate is still in my veins. No one but I can put an end to this tragedy.
No.
I can help you. You can trust me, Elizabeth.
I know, Jonathan. You have been the most loyal ally these last few weeks. But this is my duty.
Would your protege agree to speak with me? I have so many questions for him.
Go on, Jonathan. But be careful.
Yes?
Sir William. My God. You really are William Marshall. You served Richard the Lionheart and his brother, King John. It is such a privilege to meet you.
I did in my day. Come closer if you want to speak. For my hearing isn't what it used to be.
I think your hearing is fine, sir.
What is it you want then?
I found your research on the antidote. The tears of the angels. What ingredients did you use?
Once I understood what the ingredients were, I used the tears of King Richard and the pure blood of the valiant Boadicea.
King Richard and Boadicea? How did you find such relics?
It took me many years to locate their hiding place. Then I had to learn the formula.
Right.
If I recall, it belonged to an ancient brotherhood. The Order of St. Paul, I believe.
And did it work?
Yes. The tears cleansed my poor Elizabeth's blackened heart. It was such a blessing to see her smile again.
I found and defeated the disaster that was threatening to smite London. You should know that the city is safe for now, Sir William.
Then may I call you brother? Did you resist its poison? Even a scratch from a beast so evil could endanger you and all those you care for.
You also defeated one in 1666.
Thanks, Christy Solace.
She was a malicious witch who spread plague throughout the city with her army of rats.
She had been hiding in a bakery in Pudding Lane for months when I finally found her.
Well, how did you defeat it?
How did you defeat it?
We fought for hours. In the end, I had to lock her in St. Paul's Cathedral and burn the building down. I wanted to be sure she was destroyed.
The blood of hate. How does it affect you? Do you feel it now?
The blood of hate? Yes. Nothing more than a sneeze, really. A sneeze held for so long, you could blow a fortress down if you released it.
I would like to ask you about vampires.
Vampires? What about them?
Considering your experience, please tell me what you know.
They are terrible creatures. I have seen and fought many in my time. Foul temptresses with sharp claws and shrieking
8 bits per
beaks.
play, buddy. Guys, can we get a hashtag in the chat for 8 bits per play right now? Thank you so much for that. Guys, let's get a hashtag in there for 8 bits per play. And that $2 holla. Thank you so much.
I have never seen
That's pretty
such a
dang
creature.
amazing of you.
What are you talking about?
Of course you've never seen a creature like them. Vampires are deadly, swift and implacable.
Where did you encounter such creatures?
The last time I saw one was in a Celtic temple near Salisbury. A terrible and god-forsaken place full of ghosts and pestilence.
Can we speak about the Morrigan?
The Red
Oh,
Queen.
no worries, buddy. Welcome back,
What
Hearts.
of her?
You met her, did you not?
Just once. But she never ceased to sing to me. I love her song. It is a song of blood and war. I only wish she would sometimes let me rest.
Do you know who she is?
I don't want to discuss this in front of my sweet Elizabeth.
Why?
For a time, she too could hear the Red Song. The steps she danced to its melody brought pain upon the world.
Do you remember Myrddin, your maker?
Only God is my maker, for he created everything on this earth. He blessed me with eternal life through his archangel, Michael.
But Myrddin, Michael, is a vampire. He made you a blood-sucking creature of the night.
Blood, yes. I used to drink it from the throats of the unworthy. Then I was punished for my deceit. During my penance, I rely entirely upon my sweet Elizabeth.
Man, so much
Did you
freaking
really
dialogue at the end of
sacrifice
this.
yourself to save her?
That was the only righteous path. The blood of hate made me betray her. I am at peace here. I can think about what I've done and how I failed.
Do you not want to be cured?
No. This hunger is mine. I would feel empty without it. It has been part of me.
This
for
is
so
actually
long.
more dialogue than normal,
All I want
but this is because
is
this is the
quiet.
very end of the game.
Silence.
You agreed to be confined here, then?
Yes. Once I was sure she was cured, I asked to be locked down here. I deserve it. The world needs it.
Tell me about Elizabeth. How was she infected?
I do not wish to discuss it.
Please, Sir William. I need to know what the blood of hate is. How is it transmitted?
After defeating the disaster in St. Paul's Cathedral, I returned to my retreat, infected. This is where my sweet Elizabeth found me, for she heard my pain from across the sea.
Where is this retreat you mentioned?
In London, under Temple Church, beneath my empty tomb. I always loved to sleep there while listening to the bell above.
What happened then?
The blood of hate had twisted me into a rage-filled man. I attacked my progeny and infected her too. Forgive me, Elizabeth. I failed you.
You bit her again? Is that how she was infected with the disaster's blood? I think I understand now.
Elizabeth fled, and I fell to my knees, begging for forgiveness. I swore I would find a way to make things right.
Aww.
We could
Oh
set
crap!
you free.
There was one more option.
Let you out.
Dang it.
Isn't that what you want?
I pray for the day I'll see the sky again. I have all but forgotten its colors. I could walk and do so many things beneath the stars. But I doubt it will be wise to release me.
Then will you stay here and repent?
Elizabeth told me it will not be long now. I cannot wait to feel the
I
sweet
forgot. Yeah,
caress
there was
of her
another
hand
option.
on my cheek after so long as she releases me. Has the time come?
Yes, Father.
Why not unleash me then? To see the sky a final time?
You already are the sky, and all its stars.
I'm not defeated, for I welcome the sword you bear, for it is mine.
You were never defeated, my lord. Farewell, Father. And to you also, Jonathan.
What do you mean?
I can't stand what I've become. This healthy carrier, as you put it.
She's gonna do herself
The
into...
flames will purify the poison that runs in my veins.
No! I won't allow this to happen.
I am death, Jonathan. Wherever I go, I can't stand it.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, champion of Myrddin, chosen to save England from the vampire epidemic. I could cure you.
What do you mean?
We are creatures of blood, Elizabeth. Everything about us is in our blood. With time, I could perfect the antidote William Marshall gave you. Trust me, for time is on our side.
That is a risk I cannot take, Jonathan. I won't bring another such disaster into this world.
Elizabeth, no. Trust me. I can save you.
How could I trust you, Jonathan? How could I take such a chance?
I'll stay here with you then. As long as we must, until I find a cure.
You have no idea what you're talking about, Jonathan. Despite his madness, William was strong enough to starve for centuries. I doubt we can do the same.
We will lock ourselves down then. I'll get all the material I need and I'll perform my research here with you until you're cured.
Are you mad? Who would take care of us? Who would free us if it takes decades or even more?
Old Bridget will take care of us.
You are serious, aren't you? You really are ready to do this?
Yeah. Oh, guys.
I can do this. Please, stay with me.
I believe you. This is crazy, but I believe you, Jonathan.
Oh man, that was so much better than what I thought it was about to happen. Man.
One prayer for the summoned, called by this song.
child born from darkness, whose path he must find.
That was the good ending?
Now the song is sung, and your path chosen. England is safe, for you have prevailed. I bid you farewell, my champion bittersweet. You found yourself a newer quest, and so I leave you to it. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber, until alas she rises, woken by the hunger never fed.
GG, guys. If one of the neighborhoods collapsed, she says she doesn't trust you because you have murdered or something like that. Oh. Gotcha. Nah, all of them, we made sure everybody was pretty happy. There was only one really bad thing that happened, and that was that we lost flippin' what's his face, because we thought we could leave him as a skull and everything would turn out okay. But no, that's not what happened. We couldn't leave him as a skull because he didn't turn out okay. Poor guy. GG's, guys. Flippin' GG's. What a game. What a fantastic flippin' game. Man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, but they live happily ever after, and they get to work it out. You were upset. I was. I still would want to do that. And we even turned a couple of people to vampires too. I mean, both of those vampiric choices I don't think were the worst. I think they were actually pretty good vampiric choices to join in. And then I'm very, very happy that what's his face, Aloysius, gave away all of his money and didn't I think things worked out for the better. I wish Sean Hampton didn't have to get lost. See you later, Roberto. Sean Hampton I wanted to keep around. So clearly letting him stay a skull was not an option. Crazy. GG, guys, though. Thanks for all the GGs. How would you guys like to go do a raid? And how would you guys also like to play the new God? You know what? Before we end the stream, I want to try something out. How long are the titles in this? I don't want to skip it. What's up, Jaywalker? So, guys, how would you like to do God of War God mode playthrough on Next Game Plus? I'm looking for people to raid. Who do have? have nobody that's playing anything kind of like this. Player's choice. You would watch some New Game Plus. Be here no matter what you play. But other options may be better. What does the New Game Plus have? Oh, what New Game Plus means is you start the whole game over, and we'd be playing on God difficulty. And everything is harder, but you keep everything. You keep all your abilities, you keep all your armor, you keep literally everything you had. But you just start the game over from the beginning. Well, I don't, other options. Well, God of War just put out the update, is what I'm saying. And then this is the Gamefly game I have right now. There is, we might have other games here soon, but, yeah, no, right now that's gonna be the thing. I don't have any other games that I wanted to play on stream. God of War is new. It's a new update, and they added some other things like that, so that's why I wanted to try it out. But that would be cool. You'll breeze through the game. I don't know. The update also includes the Valkyries all have new attacks and things like that, so if you want to try to do those. But I doubt that. It was pretty damn freaking hard on God difficulty. Well, that was normal, Irving. That's not God difficulty. This is Next Game Plus on God difficulty, which is it's a whole other beast. I mean, it gets easier when you get further in the game. You start getting equipment. His gauntlet. We got his gauntlet. We totally did. The Infinity Gauntlet. We totally got the Infinity Gauntlet. What are you talking about? I don't know if that was on our God playthrough, or if that was on the other one. Was it on the God playthrough? Yeah, I see who we're gonna go raid. He's going to get all of the moons. So you will have it. You best many games on. You will still have it. For what? Have what? I'll have. Yeah, I have all the things still.
You did not scare me.
Do 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 do.
Second fight was hard. Like this one. That's the second one.
Ran. Boom. Head on over there, guys. And yeah, well, there's nobody else playing. We have Boomer playing Dead by Daylight. I'm not sure if we're gonna do that. Yep, it's Mario. Indeed, you heard it right. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining. You guys are absolutely amazing. I heart you guys so much. If you didn't get enough of Vampyr, unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna be playing any more of it. That's it. I think we got the good ending, so don't need to do another playthrough of it or anything like that.
And you're fine. Oh, you cannot.
I'll be streaming probably some more Dead by Daylight later tonight if you guys want to join in.
Yo,
and
how
then
are
here
you
we
doing,
go,
guys? Welcome. Give me a second to read your names. BWW Irving.
Thank you guys so much for joining.
Run. Okay. JT,
Boom,
VJ, how are you
Gator
doing?
as well.
Hello.
You guys are beautiful. I will see you guys very soon. There's Christy Solace. You guys are all amazing.
Gator, how are you doing? Welcome, Raiders. Oh, you cannot
I will
fight
see
while
you
reading that.
very
Yo,
soon.
King himself. Christy, how are you doing?
Until
Everyone, welcome, Raiders.
later tonight.
What were you playing today? You guys, if you don't know King, check him out. Thank you so much.